The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is officially here, and we're all here for it. I'm going to go ahead and break down what I see in this trailer frame by frame. Let's not waste any time and get into it right now. The hype for this is absolutely incredible. The trailer kicks off with a montage of different shots from the trailer itself, hyping it up. From there we get a shot of Peter Parker as he stares off into the rain, wondering what's next as he has become public enemy number 1. They then move into some familiar shots that we saw from the first trailer, with him and MJ standing upon the bridge, doing a FaceTime chat, and then we see in the next frame that we did not see in the first part of the trailer, as Spider-Man and MJ jump off the bridge and sail through the subway, nearly missing a train. We then head back to the Sanctum, where Doctor Strange explains to him, "Hey, you remember that spell that you wanted to make sure that everyone forgot that you're Spider-Man?" We started to get a few visitors. The next shot shows the Green Goblin ball rolling into the center frame, and that familiar laugh, followed by a clear shot of the Green Goblin himself appearing through a smog of smoke. Continuing on,
Hello, Peter.
showing Doc Ock absolutely wrecking the bridge, and he appears to have Peter all slung up, where Peter reveals himself as Doc Ock's arm goes right for his neck, and he realizes
You're not Peter Parker.
but Doc Ock doesn't care. He slings a car right at Peter as Peter dodges right over it. The next frame shows Otto Octavius in some kind of holding cell with Pete, Ned, and MJ asking him what his name was.
What's your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Strange continues that there are others out there that we need to send them back. In this shot here, you can see Peter in his new suit in the foreground, a suit that appears to be, of course, assisted from Doctor Strange, and there in the background, a clear shot of Electro. A nice shot here of the Daily Bugle with J. Jonah Jameson in the shot. It's nice to see here that Jameson is actually an on-field reporter over being the boss like he was in other Spider-Man films that we have seen. He also appears to have some kind of smile on his face too, which is quite interesting. Not sure exactly what he's smiling at here, but in the next shot we can clearly see Electro doing his thing, as well as Sandman. Next shot shows Pete jumping in front of a Green Goblin bomb, or at least trying to, as he looks like he just misses right there. And then one of the most interesting parts of the entire trailer here.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't. Peter then begs Doctor Strange that there has to be another way, meaning that the consequences of what has to happen sounds like it needs to be pretty dire. It sounds like, oh man, it sounds like some people might have to die in this movie, guys. This is gonna be intense. And then we get a first clear shot of Jamie Foxx's Electro, saying that you'll never take this away from me, as he fires a huge shot of electricity. Pete once again looks like he has that spell box that we initially thought was taken away from him in the beginning of the trailer. Here he has it back. Perhaps Electro is trying to get that as well, to prevent his death from happening once again. We then hear Willem Dafoe's voice.
You're struggling to have everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose.
We then have a really interesting shot here, guys. This shot, I mean, it's real brief and it's only up for a couple seconds. But to me, this looks like the Green Goblin. But to me, this looks like Harry Osborn's Green Goblin if you look real closely. There's no mask, glasses are on, the glider looks to be updated. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Or maybe it's even perhaps the Goblin from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Perhaps it's that Harry Osborn. It's tough to tell, but I think it's the one from Spider-Man 3. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this one. Here we have another shot of 3 of the main villains, Electro, Sandman, and new here on the far right, Lizard. Pete then admits that it's all his fault and that he cannot save everyone as he goes after and attacks. And then that final frame at the very end as MJ free falls from the tower as Peter reaches down to try to save her. And this scene actually really reminded me from that scene at the very end, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, whenever Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was reaching down trying to save Gwen Stacy. This scene echoes that perfectly. Hopefully MJ doesn't meet the same fate that Gwen Stacy did. The trailer then comes to a close without us seeing any of the other Spider-Men. No Andrew Garfield, no Tobey Maguire, which I thought was quite disappointing, although I did call that. I did not expect to see, even though it's Hollywood's worst kept secret, the fact that these guys are going to be in this movie. For some unknown reason, they're not in this trailer. Marvel and Sony are trying to hold out as much as they can, and I think that this is probably going to be the last trailer that we get before the movie is officially released. Strange exclaims that they're starting to come through and that he can't stop them as he stands atop the torch of the Statue of Liberty as the multiverse is completely broken. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be joining in on the conversation with this as well. I know this trailer was a lot to dissect, and man, this is going to be absolutely incredible. Can't wait to hear what you guys think about it, so be sure to comment down below and I'll be chatting it up with you guys. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Spider-Man No Way Home content. Until then, I'm A-T the P. Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, and as always, peace!